What's going on, guys? Shout out Raj here, and today unfortunately we have another rainy day, but should clear up for this weekend for the next event, so that's really nice. We're just gonna have a chill day, and we haven't really grind Tapu Bulu, and that's the last one we need to finish that set, so that'll be our goal for the day. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. So with that being said, let's get into it. We've got our first Tapu Bulu done for the day, so let's see how many we can get done today and see if we can get that shiny or a hundo or both. That'd be pretty awesome. So starting off, we are going to get a not shiny and a 1945. So it's pretty decent. You want a 1953 for the hundo. So this one's gonna be a decent one, but we've got a couple decent ones. And then if it's weather boosted, you want a 2442. And that'll be our goal, and we caught that one on the first ball, so that's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and take a look. Should be decent stats. Yeah, 96 is a 15 13 15, so that's pretty sweet. Let's move on to the next one. We've got Tapu Bulu number 2 on the day. Let's see if we fare any better than we did in the first one. We actually did pretty good. A 96 is a good way to start. Let's see if we can keep up that energy and get something shiny right here. That'd be pretty awesome. And we did not, in a 1927. So the CP is definitely not as good, but you know, you're not gonna get super great IVs every time. We know that. But we did catch it on the first ball again, so they're not putting up any fights today, which is really nice. Hopefully that continues. And still not too bad, we'll take it. So on to the next one. All right, we've got a little break in the rain, so that's nice to get out of the Jeep and walk to some of these and see if we can get a shiny. I'd really like to get this one just to complete the set. That'd be pretty freaking awesome. And we will not do it here in a 1932. So yet another decent IV one, so that's pretty fun. We've got this one caught, and yeah, like I said, that's a 91, another decent IV, so we'll keep taking those. We are back with, I believe it's number 4 Tapu Bulu of the day. Having pretty good luck of finding these, so let's see if we can find that shiny right here, and we did! Let's freaking go at 1891, the worst one we've got all day, but it's a freaking shiny. And I'm excited about that, but it's also a bummer because now what? I mean, that was my that was my whole day planned of just raiding Tapu Bulu, but I guess we can keep going and see if we can get another shiny and see if we can get a hundo, but the game is freezing right now, so that's not good. Let's move to a different area and see if we can get that back.
A few moments later.
Well, we were finally able to get back in the game, and unfortunately we didn't get to see the Dex registry, but you know, there that is. So, and that's good that we caught that because that raid has timed out and that would have been real unfortunate, but we've got another one over there in about 24 minutes. So let's go see if we can find some more. Got another Tapu Bulu here. Let's see if we can keep that good luck rolling. Maybe we can go back to back on shinies. That'd be pretty awesome. I haven't done that in a while, so it'd be cool to do it here, and we did not in a 1924. So another decent one. Another one we'll take for sure. Try to get some candies for it. This one put up a lot more of a fight than the other ones, and it's another decent one, so that's pretty sick. We'll take it. Let's move on to some more. Let me know down in the comments on these casual days if we finish like today. We got the Tapu Bulu shiny already. Would you like me to switch to something else, or just see if we can get a hundo, or would you like me to change it up? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And let's go ahead and check this. It is not shiny and a 1914. So this one's not super great, but it's not the worst one we've got today either. We've got this caught. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, it's okay. So for these raids, I'm not looking at the corner to see the CP before it cuts the cutoff screen. I don't want to be surprised with you guys, so let's go ahead and see if this is going to be the hundo. I have no idea what the CP is, but it's not a shiny and a 1916, so similar to the 1914 we got earlier, but you know, it's all good. All right, this one has taken us down to the last ball, so we'll see. We might actually miss one today, but we'll find out. Once he attacks, I'll be able to throw it. Okay, no, he's gonna move over. There we go. And excellent. Now let's hope that this catches it. Nope, we've got one runner for the day, so oh well, at least it wasn't like the best IVs or anything. We've got yet another Tapu Bulu here. So we've had one run, we've got a shiny, we've probably done 6, 7 raids, maybe 8. We're in that kind of area, but let's see what we get here. Not shiny and a 1907, so dropped even lower, but still not the worst one we've seen today. What's a 1907 look like? Yeah, it's alright. We've got another Tapu Bulu here, and I'm curious that since it crashed when we got our shiny, if we get another one, would it register? I'm just curious. Let's go ahead and see if this is going to be a shiny. It is not. And a 1928, so, you know, decent IVs, but not what we're looking for. Well, it looks like the sun's starting to come out, so maybe we can get the bike, or maybe we can just do a few more raids and, you know, call it a day. We have options. But let's see what we get here. And it's huge, so that's pretty fun. It almost made me think it was a shiny the way it was all black, but that's because it was up close. But 1909, not super great. And let's see if we can catch this. We've had 2 run now, so we'll see what happens. We've got it caught, and let's just see how. It's just the tallest, not the heaviest, but we'll still take it. Let's check it. Nah, not too bad. We'll go see if we can do a few more and then see what's what. Another Bulu has been brought down. Let's see if it brings us the shiny. And no, it did not. In a 1928. I really am curious if it will register to the deck since that whole issue earlier. If you know or you have an idea, let me know down in the comments. We've got this one caught. 1928 should be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, we've got another Tapu Bulu here. I think this will be the last one for the day. I think after this, I'm just going to go chill for the day and start getting ready to go to New Jersey for Go Fest and just save some of our resources and stuff like that. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow because we got some eggs we got to hatch. So that event will be tomorrow, like I said. But let's see, any shiny? No. And at 1888, so ending with, I believe, the worst one that we've encountered all day. But, you know, it's all good. We got a shiny. We didn't get to register it because the game crashed, which is always unfortunate. You guys have seen, sometimes I have all the luck, and then sometimes I just have dumb stuff like that happen. It just, I don't know. I just have bad luck when it comes to interferences with the game. But, you know, it happens. So, it is what it is. No point to be upset about it. We still got the shiny, so, you know, no harm, no foul, I guess. We've got it caught, and we'll take a look at it, even though we know it's going to be bad. Yeah, pretty close to the floor. But if we take a look here, that was our final Tapu that we needed. So we'll take a look at these IVs. Nothing super great. I mean, the Feeny was the best one so far. So, but, you know, shiny is a shiny. We can always lucky swap them. I know today's video isn't how we normally do it and wasn't super exciting, but alright, that's going to do it for today's video. I know it's not the normal video we do, but if you still enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like. I'd really appreciate it, and it'd help out the channel. And if you want to see more of this content, you can check it out right here. And don't forget, you can subscribe on the other side. That would be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.